welcome to your favorite travel show, Tourismus Namibia. Under topics today, we discuss the number of recorded wildlife crime cases and related arrests which declined again in 2024. We also take a look at the undiscovered rock engravings at the Nankuse Foundation, which discovered it at its TimBila Reserve, and also Brandberg being nominated for UNESCO World Heritage status, yay for Namibia. Now, under destinations, we visit the living desert snake park in Swakopmund, which faces possible closure, and travel to Botswana to find out more about the Sitatunga Camp, just 14 kilometers outside of Maun. Under To The Point, we learn more about the Harnas Guest Farm and Wildlife Sanctuary in Gobabis. I am your host, Glenora Shipura, and we will be right back with this and more on the other side of this. Starting us off in our topics, 10 years have passed since the massive increase in rhino and elephant poaching drastically changed wildlife protection and law enforcement in Namibia. The number of recorded wildlife crime cases and related arrests declined again in 2024 compared to the previous year in most categories. This could indicate a decrease in crime or be due to a lower clearance rate, states the 2024 Wildlife Protection and Law Enforcement Report by the Ministry of Environment and the Namibian Police. The total number of registered cases decreased by 14% and the number of arrests by 21%. The number of registered cases involving valuable species decreased by 8%, with only cases involving rhinos recording an increase of 17%. Incidents involving valuable species accounted for 30% of all reported cases. The number of rhinos confirmed to have been poached in Namibia in 2024 increased by 6% compared to 2023. The number of rhino horns confiscated by law enforcement authorities remained relatively low, while 83 rhinos were poached and 14 horns were recovered. The number of poached elephants remained low at 9 compared to 8 in 2023. Confiscation of elephant tusks fell by 70% in 2024 to its lowest level since 2016, while the number of recorded elephant-related incidents fell by 21%. In our next topic, in some exciting news, the Nankuse Foundation has discovered previously undiscovered rock engravings at its TimBila Reserve. A fascinating discovery at the reserve astonished the team as they discovered the hidden treasures of this conservation mecca. And more glimpses into an ancient world are being revealed, Nankuse said. Now, rock paintings are widespread throughout this vast reserve and transport us back in time. The exact age of the rock engravings is still unknown, but can be determined through radiocarbon dating. The oldest rock engravings in Africa, the ochre markings in Blombos Cave in South Africa, are about 75,000 years old. The oldest rock paintings date back as far as 27,500 years. In our next topic, Brandberg, the Erongo region, is setting its sights on global recognition for one of Namibia's most iconic landmarks, the mighty Brandberg, by nominating it for UNESCO World Heritage status. Erongo Governor Nathalia Hogasis confirmed that the Brandberg, or Daurus as it's known in Kokohoap, is a strong contender, towering more than 2,500 meters above sea level. The Brandberg is Namibia's highest peak and can even be seen from space. But it's not just its height that makes it special. The mountain is home to more than 43,000 rock paintings spread across over 900 locations, including the famous White Lady, which is over 2,000 years old. Experts believe these artworks date back as far as 4,000 years, capturing the rich history and culture of the region's early inhabitants. Brandberg has been a protected national monument since 1951, and access to its trails and rock art is strictly regulated. Visitors must get permits from the National Heritage Council of Namibia and be accompanied by official guides to help preserve its fragile environment. The push to secure UNESCO recognition has been on hold since the site was added to Namibia's tentative list in 2002. It is now gaining momentum, achieving full World Heritage status, and would not only boost conservation but also attract more international tourists and unlock valuable funding. If successful, Brandberg would become Namibia's third World Heritage site, joining the Namib Sensi and Tweefontein. All right, that's all the topics we have for you guys. Some exciting news definitely for Namibia with the Brandberg, vying for UNESCO World Heritage status, and also the discovery of the rock engravings. Do let us know in the comment sections what you guys think of these stories. We will be right back with your top destinations. Now, starting us off in our destinations, we speak to Stretch Combrink and Angela Curtis, custodians of the Living Desert Snake Park in Swakopmund, who have been served an eviction notice and now face a race against time to relocate 69 animals, most of them snakes, by February 2026. After 30 years of attracting tourists, education, rescue, and public engagement, the park's future hangs in the balance. Have a look.
Right. We were actually, we've been expecting it because there's going to be a total development here. This whole building and this whole area at the back is going to be broken down. And new development will happen here. Mm-hmm. So we've been expecting it for a few months, but we didn't expect it to come this soon. So only a couple of days ago, 10 days ago or so, we were given notice.
Oh.
And yeah, so...
how long has it been here for now?
The snake park?
Yeah.
We moved here in 2014.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So 11
and it was
years.
even here before then, right?
No, before that it was at Otavi Barn.
Ah, yeah, I remember,
Yeah. And this is the 30th year of existence.
Wow.
Yeah. We celebrated the beginning of the year, 30 years of existence. By opening the doors, we had a free house for a week.
Yeah.
So people came in free of charge, and it was wonderful to say thanks,
Yeah.
Lots of the Makalani carvers, lots of street children, people that wouldn't normally come in.
Yeah.
We had coming in. It was
Okay.
wonderful.
It was good.
Yeah.
It's not just a tourist attraction, it's also a place of education.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we had 5,500 learners through here.
Wow.
I think it was something like 182 schools, yeah, and 780 school teachers accompanying the learners.
Yeah.
So as a educational center institute, it's there's nothing else like that in Namibia.
Yeah.
This is the only snake park that is open to the public in Namibia. There are two snake parks. The other one is at Makuti Lodge, but that's private.
Yeah.
And then the snake park here. And it's just part of Swakopmund now, it's 30 years.
But now you have to move.
Yes. What we would like to do is stay open in Swakopmund somewhere.
Okay.
Find a piece of land, develop that. But obviously I don't have 15 million to buy property in wherever, it's beyond my means to buy expensive property and develop it. Piece of land, maybe already a place that's developed, and we'll have to work with what we can get.
Yeah.
Or else, if we have to close the snake park down, it will be not. It's not a good thing.
No.
And that's why we'll fight to keep it open. We fought through COVID with us big time, and we won, and we'll do it again.
Well, we're very worried, of course, because we don't know what to happen to the animals. We have 69 animals that are our responsibility. A lot of them are rescue animals. Many of them cannot be released. So it's a big worry about their future. hoping something will come through for them.
Yeah.
It's not that easy. You know, everyone thinks by the end of February it's a long time, but it's not a long time. And it's very difficult to find somewhere where you can actually take 69 animals, especially snakes, because a lot of people have a phobia about snakes.
Yeah.
So they're quite discriminated against.
Yeah.
So that is quite difficult.
Moving on to our next destination, we are at Sitatunga Camp. We escape the hustle of Maun and discover a haven of peace and adventure at Sitatunga Camp, just 14 kilometers outside of Maun on the road to Gansi in Botswana. Tom, the camp manager, tells us more about this establishment.
Good morning. My name is Tom Medupe. I'm originally from Muchudi. I came here 2018. Sitatunga Camp. It's been operating since 1982. So this campsite was designed in a way that it accommodates the backpackers, the overlanding tours, and self-drives and stuff like that. So we have 12 chalets. Normally, if clients are camping and they want to upgrade, they can have that accommodation. We also have 12 Meru tents. They all have ensuite, showers, toilet, 2 beds, and all twin rooms. All right, we have a private campsite, which there are 4 in total. It takes a maximum of 8 people per campsite. Then we have a public campsite, which they have a sharing ablution campsite. So in this campsite, we also have Wi-Fi. We have bar and restaurant. Anyone can pre-order by the restaurant and pay direct there, or you can organize paying through reception. Then we also do Mokoro tours at the Okavango Delta. The area is called Makoba Camp at NG35. So we normally take clients from here. They leave in the morning. They can either do a day trip at the Mokoro, or they do overnight, or they can do 2 nights Mokoro tour. We also offer mobile safaris. You can inquire about that. Then we can see it is participation tour. Then there's a luxury tour and stuff like that. All right.
What other activities can you do here?
We have horse riding for 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a Cessna plane fixed wing scenic flight for 45 minutes. Then we do a helicopter flight for 45 minutes as well. Then with that Mokoro, you can do a Mokoro day trip. Then you can fly from the Delta, or you can do those overnight activities at the Okavango Delta. So that's what we normally specialize on, Mokoro tours.
And I saw there's like 2 swimming pools, a pool table, even darts, a playing ground, everything to keep somebody busy.
Yeah, we normally cater for kids, because during this winter season we get the Joza Juniors, and we got the kids from South Africa. When the school holidays are going on, they just came here for camping. So they normally, kids like playing around. We've got tennis balls, we've got volleyball court, we've got football, then we've got pool tables and playing cards and all sort of games for kids to keep them entertained while we're accommodated with us.
So what would you say makes this place so special? Why do people prefer coming here?
Most of our clients prefer coming here because we are a little bit outside town. So it's quiet, it's peaceful, there's no cars roaming around, there's no movement of people, and so that's what makes us unique. And price-wise, so we affordable in a way that anyone is comfortable with our prices.
And tell me a little bit about the restaurant. There's also a restaurant on the premises?
Yeah, we do have a restaurant. They serve a la carte menu. You can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So they open from 7 in the morning, and the last orders for food is at 8:30. So when normal clients are coming from Remy and are tired to make food, they can use the restaurant at their comfort levels, then they have something to eat.
Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's all the destinations that we have for you for today. Do let us know in the comment sections if you have visited any of the destinations that we have highlighted in this broadcast, either today or in previous broadcasts, and how your experience was of that destination. We will be right back on the other side of this with the top trending idea in To The Point. Discover more about Harnas Guest Farm and Wildlife Sanctuary near Gobabis as Tourismus speaks with its General Manager, Sila Venter.
Hi guys, so today we are at Harnas, part of the Nankhuze Foundation, and I'm over here with Sila Venter, their manager. Good morning, Sila.
Hi, Carly. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Always busy, doing well.
Good. Thank you so much for making time for us today and for being here with us. Could you please tell us, how long have you been with the Nankhuze Foundation?
I started working with the Nankhuze Foundation in 2006 with Rudy and Marlies.
Sure.
We were a very small group of then, very small organization. We were literally 4 people.
Wow. And today you guys are a massive team.
Yeah, I think we're well over 500 employees already, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure, that's brilliant.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And on Harnas, I've now been here heading for my 4th year.
Okay. And tell us what you guys do at Harnas. What sets Harnas apart from the other Nankhuze establishments?
So for Harnas, our main focus here is the San Bushman people.
Okay.
They have been a part of Harnas right from the beginning when Marlies van Vieren, when she was still a child, this is her family farm.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Harnas is her family farm, and she grew up with the Bushmen, and so the Bushmen, San Bushmen, are very close to her heart.
Close and dear to the Nankhuze family.
Yes, and so we focus on the San Bushman people. Our aim is to help them by giving their children education.
Okay.
We are trying to identify when there are individuals that show that they have potential to grow into specific roles. We're trying to focus on pinpointing those individuals out. Our tour guides is all San Bushman people from Tumkwe. And so, yeah, that's our main focus. The Bushmen are really lovely people, very shy people, but very friendly people.
Okay.
And yeah, we cherish them and just try to help them to get somewhere in life. Often we speak to people and everybody is always like, yeah, but what do you want to do? I think for years we've used the wrong word. We say we want to change people. We don't want to change people. We want to encourage people and show them that there is so many opportunities out there. But we also focus on them to let them know that they should never forget their heritage. They should never forget where they come from.
So it's more about amplifying their voice in a very loud, busy, technologically focused world. Correct. As we are today.
Correct.
That is brilliant. So can I assume that a lot of the employees at Harnas are from the San Bushman people themselves?
Yes, they are. Quite a lot. I would go and say about 80% of the employees. Now,
that is brilliant.
We have a lot of people working on Harnas.
Yes.
If you allow me to give you a figure, we have at least 75 employees, and that is excluding management.
Okay.
If we include management, we are 95 people strong on this
just
farm.
Making sure the property runs, it does what it needs to do,
and everybody works.
That is brilliant.
Everybody works.
So tell us, if we come here as guests, what are some of the things that we are able to do?
So the one activity that we are really famous for and people want to come and do is our morning feeding tour.
Okay.
Here we take the guests around to go look at our captive animals. I know for many people captive animals is not necessarily something that makes them excited, but these animals are here. They've been put in our care. We have to take care of them. But with that, we do a lot of educational with it. So explaining to the guest why they are here, what is the Namibian situation with the particular carnivores, how the farmers pursue them.
So there's a lot of human-wildlife conflict, I assume.
Yep, there is, unfortunately. But I will say, in the years, also because I were an Nankasi before, I've worked also in the research department, and I've worked a lot also with farmers. And it is so nice to say after all the years that I think there is a shift in how Namibian farmers see these predators. And we constantly work. We actually are having, by the end of July, we're having a workshop here on Harnas where we've invited the farmers so that we can talk to them about carnivores, carnivore conflict, and the possible solutions and methods you can put in place.
Well, we've always seen it. The more educated people are, the more protected they are, and the wildlife is as well. And I know that you said the animals here are captive and that people don't like that very much, but obviously if they are captive, it's for a reason, and that means they're no longer suited to be in the wild for themselves. So had you set them free, it would be far worse for them than keeping them where they are. So actually, although it's not the preferred way, it is a way of looking after them, which in itself is very, very special.
It is definitely a way. We, it's a point that is sometimes difficult to bring across. But these animals, just because they are in captivity, doesn't make them useless for conservation. They still serve a purpose.
And like you say, with the educational side of things, it's actually really brilliant because now people that wouldn't actually have the opportunity to learn about them, they can come here, see it up close, learn about them, get to know a little bit more about Africa, what we do here and what Nankuse does.
Correct, 100%.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for your
You're
time.
welcome.
I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I know that we are heading to the Sunbush people soon, correct?
Yes, so that was the other activities that we focus on. These activities on the Sunbushmen people, giving a guest the opportunity to get down and dirty with the Sunbushmen. They will take the guests into the field, show them their way of living, how they use plants for medicinal purposes, how they read tracks and signs in the field, how they make their fires with their little
they still do the old
little fire stick. We'll get you to do that today.
We'll try our best. We'll do our best.
Yeah, so we have several Sunbushmen activities.
So if someone wanted to, they could do a whole day.
Well, yeah, like we literally have on offer. You can just spend like a morning experience with them in the field, what they do in the field. We actually offer an opportunity or experience for hunting with the sun. So you can actually...
And then you would use their methods?
Yes, they will do it traditional, how would they use a bow and arrow?
Yes.
You would
don't trust
go
me
out in the... No.
They give me a bow and arrow?
No. The bow and arrow doesn't go to the guest. Because they would use the traditional poison on the arrow tip, which I have spoken to some of the guys, and it is a potent concoction.
Well,
that
I can imagine if it is strong enough to kill an animal, it's going to do the same to us.
And then we offer evening under the stars with them, where they will tell traditional stories that dates back centuries and centuries ago, and how they interpret the stars, for example. And
so you really immerse yourself into their culture.
And then their dancing, of course, is something that is mind-blowing.
Oh, Now I wish we were staying over.
Yeah.
We'll definitely come back. We'll come back for that one specifically. But thank you so much for telling us about it. We're excited to meet some of the San people and see what they have to offer.
Fantastic. You're so welcome.
And with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Thank you for spending your time with me and Tourismus as we kept you travel lovers entertained. On that note, from me, Glenn Rashipura, until next time.